Elise and welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title, I'll be talking about how I got into the illustrious Howard University, where I'll be attending this fall, majoring in political science, and how I feel about them deciding that we will be doing all online instruction for the fall semester. So to start off, I am actually in my sister's dorm room. She attends Dillard University, located in New Orleans, Louisiana, and she is a sophomore biology major. And so I just am helping her move into her apartment. So that's just the background in her dorm room. So if you want to know more information about my sister, I will be leaving her Instagram link in the description box as well. So to start off, I knew I wanted to go to a historically black college or university after taking a HBCU college tour my sophomore year. It just really gave me the exposure I needed, especially coming from Indianapolis, Indiana, where it's diverse, but my high school, it was only about maybe 10 African American teachers. So I just really wanted to be surrounded by people that know my struggle, know what I go through, and really can connect with me on a deeper level. So I just knew I wanted to go to HBCU. So when I decided to do senior year, when senior year rolled around, Spelman College was at the top of my list. I knew I wanted to attend Spelman College. That was my reach school. That was my top choice. Then followed Dillard University. They have an amazing pre-law program, and then Howard University, and then NCAT, FAMU, and then I had two safety schools, which were Indiana University and Ball State University. So just to tell you guys, I got into every single institution I applied for. If you guys want to know more tips and strategies for how I was able to do this, I also have a business called Aquest Towards College, which helps high school seniors seek a post-secondary education by helping them create a more competitive college application. So I will be leaving my business links in the description box as well. So my stats, senior year, I had a 4.2 cumulative GPA on a 4.0 scale. I also, unweighted, it was a 3.7 GPA. On my ACT, I scored a 25 on my first try, and I didn't study. I do not recommend doing that. Make sure that you study. But I didn't study, and I went and took it, and I got a 25. On my SAT, I got 1180, and that was on my first try. And then super scored, I got 1190 because I took both tests twice. So those are the best scores that I end up getting. And I have my notebook that I'm looking at. So I applied for Howard University through the Common App, and so I had to do an essay. I just did a personal essay, and I applied early admission because I wanted to know where I was going to go by January. But that is the end of it. Usually never ends up working like that. I really didn't commit to Howard until about March, April, but I did do early admission just so I can get as much money as possible. So Howard University, I got in. They told me they were supposed to tell us around. First they were saying Christmas, but ended up being notified a couple of days before that I was admitted into this college. And I was just really excited. I have a couple friends that already go there, so they were just telling me about I'm gonna love it there, different things that they offer, and I was really excited, especially since I have already been on Howard University's campus. I did take a 6-week medical program. Do a 6-week medical program at Howard University. It was through the College of Pharmacy, and so I got to stay on campus, take college classes that all biology majors take at Howard University, and I got to volunteer at the Howard University Hospital and meet healthcare professionals. It was a great experience, and so I was already acclimated with the campus already, so kind of already felt like home. So I was just really excited about getting into it, but like I said, Spelman was my first choice. But Spelman didn't give me a lot of money, whereas Howard University gave me an enormous amount of money, over $20K. And so I ended up choosing that Howard University over Spelman College and Dillard University. That was those were my top three. And Howard gave me the most money, so that's where I'm going. And so now I'm going to talk about how I feel about them deciding to do online. So I'm really bummed, especially since I didn't get a graduation, class of 2020. So I didn't get a graduation. I didn't get any senior festivities. So I was really looking forward to starting a new leaf in college, but everything happens for a reason. So one thing about Howard I will say is that I'm starting to know is that they are pretty last minute with things. So we only found this information about 2 days ago, and classes start in 2 weeks. So I was kind of in between going on campus or staying at home already, just because like I would be saving money if I stayed home, but I'd be missing out on a little bit of a college experience. Plus, Howard already said that if we were to go on campus, we all had to quarantine for 14 days. It became from a hot spot. There were going to be tests every single day. Even if you came tested negative, you're going to get tested every single day. There were going to be really a lot of restrictions, limited visitation. Well, no visitation at all, actually. We couldn't go in each other's rooms. It was a lot, but I was looking forward to it because I just knew I was still going to get a college experience. You know, a lot of times we just make the best of, you know, anything college students do. So I was really looking forward to it, but it got snatched away from me, which I am bummed about. But hopefully next fall 2021 I'll be coming back strong. I'm going to speak it into existence. But yeah, so that's kind of how I feel about it. But some things that I plan to do just to make sure that I stay on track, because my goal is to get a 4.0 this semester. So first thing is I'm going to make sure that I keep a schedule. So like a notebook or just like a planner, just so I can keep track of every single class I have every single day, what time, all the homework assignments I have to do, write down my goals in the planner. Those are some things that I did throughout high school to make sure that I stayed on track, and those are some things that helped me get into every single institution I applied for, but also just to have good scores and to just stay very organized, because organization is key. So that's one thing I plan to do, is keep an agenda book, writing everything down. Also, I plan on changing the scenery, so I don't plan on just doing all my classes at home in the bed. I plan on going to quiet spots, so maybe to the library. My auntie and uncle, they have office spaces, so going to the office spaces, taking my classes there, studying there, just trying to change the scenery so I can always stay alert and won't get so distracted, because that's one thing that sucks about doing online classes, especially since I had to do them at the end of my senior year. I get very distracted. After about 30 minutes, I kind of tune out, and I do have, like, a lot of my classes are an hour long, so I'm trying to find different innovative ways to just stay alert and just, you know, make sure that I'm not dozing off or just losing interest, making sure that I'm on track. So if you guys have any tips, like any strategies that you think I should use to make sure that I have a successful freshman year, please leave them in the description or in the comment section. Please comment like 2 different study tips that you have, or just like different places that you think I should go to so I can study, or just to take my virtual classes, because I do have to be on Zoom, and I have to be on the camera and have my sound on everything. So some places that I should go, maybe outside in nature, a park, like just different places that work for you guys, because I know this year is very challenging for all of us. So if y'all could please comment that would be really helpful. But yeah, so that is a little bit about me. If you guys want to know anything like about different study tips that I have, or if y'all want to know more about my business, or if you want to know more about my college admission process, please comment that in the description box, and I'll be more than happy to assist you guys.